Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for the Joy of Poeting today. We're going to explore the haiku and the lune. They're short forms, but short forms doesn't necessarily mean easy. And with the haiku in particular, um, there's more of like what you learned in elementary school of what a haiku is, which is the 5-7-5 pattern in syllables. But there has been a separation from that kind of rule where that's more of like the Americanized version of a haiku. Whereas traditionally in the Japanese style, a haiku is not just a short form poem, but it's a poem about nature. So if it's a short poem that is about any other kind of subject, they call it senryu. It's different from haiku. And also with the haiku, you want to try and create a little plot twist at the end. So you don't want to just like have a nice poem that's like, oh, I'm walking bare feet in the grass, there are birds singing, and that's it. You want to have some sort of establishing a theme in the first two lines, and then bam, that third line just changes everything. It makes you rethink the whole poem. So I have a couple of examples. Ones that other people wrote, one that I wrote, and then I'll write one with all of you, and maybe you can help me with a subject matter. So I'm going to switch my camera. Boop, boop, boop. I'll fix this. Okay. Should have done this in advance, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, and then okay. So the first example, I'll bring this closer. Hold on. A bit of bebop on the boombox. The pigeons strut. So I just love this haiku. It was written by Seth Friedman. It actually won the Golden Haiku contest through Golden Triangle, and I'll put the link in the chat at some point. The submissions for that annual contest are open until February 5th. And this was the first place winner last year. So it just like, it doesn't, it throws you for a loop a little bit, a bit of bebop on the boombox. You're not expecting that that's going to be a metaphor for a pigeon, right? So we still have like nature in here, but there's like that surprise twist at the end. Here's another one that I liked. Oh, also notice that we don't have the 5-7-5. A bit of bebop, okay, that's 5, on the boombox. 4, the pigeons strut, that's also 4. So we are not seeing the 5-7-5 either. It's 5-4-4 there. Fallen tree. A blossom on the ground grows inside me. I just thought this was so beautiful. When I read it, I said, that's such a great example. We're not expecting the poem to then turn back as a reflection of the poet. And this one was written by a 10-year-old. I'm not sure if that person was the winner or not, but their haiku was also spotlighted in the Golden Haiku contest. So here's one that I wrote last year for the Golden Haiku contest that did not win and did not even place and did not even get honorable mention, but I still love it. Wolf Moon Howls. And also, if you have been with me in any kind of writing workshop in the month of January, you know that I love the wolf moon. It's the moon that comes out. The full moon in January is called the wolf moon. Wolf Moon howls at its reflection, my pregnant belly. I still think this is just an amazing haiku. This should have won, but I still believe in it. Okay, so I have the rules here over on this side. Did I write anything? No other surprises. Okay. So with the haiku, the 575 syllables are optional. You have the 3-line structure. However many syllables you have in there are optional. The theme, though, is nature. And as I mentioned, if it's not nature themed, then you have a senryu and not a haiku. However, the Lune, also known as the American haiku, invented by Robert Kelly, the only thing that you need to worry about is the syllables. Subject matter doesn't matter. So the only thing that you pay attention to is the 5-3-5 syllable count. Then a play on the Lune invented by, I think, Jack Collum, maybe Jack Collum. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. I like Collum Lune. I hope it's Collum. Collum Lune is based not on syllables, but on the word count. 3 words, 5 words, 3 words. And again, not paying attention to the subject matter. Okay. I think this one's going to be a quick one, but maybe not. Maybe it'll be a stumper. Do I have any volunteers to give me a subject matter to make my haiku on a nature theme of some sort? You can put it in the chat or you can just unmute and shout it out. This will be like when you go to improv, it's like name a place you go on a first date or something like that. So sunset. Oh, thank you, Lori. Sunset. Okay. So sunset, things I think about sunset. I think about the colors of a sunset. This is just helping me find inspiration of what I'm going to write. Colors, maybe the clouds. I'm going to put red, pink, orange, yellow, indication of the end of day. Other words that maybe I think about the ocean, the sun setting on the ocean. Okay, I think I got something. Okay, so I like the idea of connecting the sun. I'm thinking about when I go visit my mother in Florida and seeing, well, that's seeing the sunrise. Unless you're on the Gulf Coast, then you could see the sunset over the ocean. But thinking about that sparkle, like I want to do something with the shimmeriness of it. Okay, so sun, sprinkle. No, I don't like that. Sun. I'll go with sunset. Hold on. Sun. Sun setting. Sun setting. I don't want too many syllables. So sun setting on ocean. Twinkles like tears of joy. So we're setting the place, we're setting the setting, sun setting on ocean. We're affirming what that theme is. It's twinkling like tears, but then surprise twist at the end of joy. So you want to have that that punch at the end that makes the reader want to read it over again with new meaning. So this is haiku. Boop, boop, boop. How many syllables do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. Ooh, maybe I need to invent my own style of haiku where it's like 6, 4, 2. I like that. All right, on to the Lune now. I'm going to focus on 5, 3, 5. Should I do sunset again or should I have a new subject? And it can be anything because with the Lune, you don't have to have it be nature-based. It can be about anything. Do I have anybody? I'm just seeing now that there's like baby schmutz on my keyboard here. Pancakes. Ooh, I like that. Okay, pancakes. When I think of pancakes, I think of, well, naturally syrup, maple, maybe whipped cream, breakfast, spatula, flipping, uh, fun pancake shapes, IHOP. Okay, pancakes. 5 syllables. Okay, and pancakes is 2 syllables. So I think I'm going to end with my last line. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try to make the last line. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be a surprise if it's a Lune. I don't know if that's part of the rules for Lune. I think it's not. I think it's just whatever. Whereas I said with the haiku, the last line, you want to kind of add a plot twist to it, but I'll add a plot twist. Pancakes are done. I think that's going to be my plot twist, that you don't even realize that this poem is about pancakes until the last line. Okay. Let's see. Syrup. Syrup is 2 syllables. Syrup. Maybe I'll put like syrup dripping down. It's getting a little sexy. Syrup dripping down. No, that's too many. Okay, only 3 syllables. Okay. Syrup dripping down something, pancakes are done. Syrup dripping down. I feel like, you know, saying like lips, mouth, chin, I feel like that's too easy. Syrup dripping down. Maybe then the plate, you know. Oh, I'm gonna say aching lips. We're making it sexy up in here. Pancakes are done. Make that what you will. Syrup dripping down, aching lips. Pancakes are done. Now this Lune is done. Oh, thank you. CJ said that they love my handwriting. Or no, Talisha said that. Thank you, Talisha. Okay, so since it's only 8:15, I'll attempt the Collum Lune. I don't know if it's Collum or Lune or Collum, but I hope it is Collum. Collum Lune, 353 words. May I have a new subject for the Collum Lune? And I think it can be anything. Okay, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man. I'm looking at my son's Spider-Man placemat. So this one was Pancake Spider-Man. I think of webs, criminals, heists, Mary Jane, let's see, Dr. Octopus, and toxic bite. Okay, 353. Oh, and then also neighborhood friendly. How many syllables is that? Neighborhood friendly. Okay, well, oh no, that's not syllables, it's words. Okay. Or is it friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Neighborhood friendly? No, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay, so that'll be my last line. Friendly neighbor. Oops, move my camera. Neighborhood. I'm running out of space. I'm just gonna go on the next page. Okay. So friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay. So the first line, 3 words, I'm just gonna give myself a little reminder, and then 5 and then 3. Okay, so I'll say building to building. With great power comes great responsibility. Building to building. Great power. Building. Maybe I want to do something different than building to building. Maybe I'll do swinging from buildings. Swinging from buildings with great power and great responsibility. Bam. Responsibility. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, darn it. 1, 2. Oh, I'll just take this grade out and then put and. Okay. Swinging from buildings with great power and responsibility. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. All right. This one was a fast one. Do we have any questions about the haiku, the Lune, or the Collum Lune? Where you can also ask questions while I put up the poll. So this week, I'm doing something a little bit different. Instead of having open-ended answer for which poetic form, I have a vote. So I have the duplex, the zuihitsu, the butterfly cinquain, and the blitz, which are all forms that I'm comfortable with, but not too comfortable with. And as I continue to practice the sonnet, I know that there has been a request for a sonnet, and I'm still working on that to feel comfortable doing that live with an audience. Okay, and one person has not voted, and right now we have a tie. So if you have, oh, all right, thank you for breaking the tie. Next week, we are going to do the zuihitsu. And then I think what I'm going to do after that is I have this big long list of almost 300 poetic forms that I'm just gonna like draw at random and see what happens and put those in the poll. And some of them I can't even pronounce because they're from like Welsh. They're like Welsh names, and I have no idea how they're pronounced. So yeah. Next week we'll do the zuihitsu. That should be a lot of fun. All right, well, thank you everybody, and I will see you next week for the zuihitsu.